We're here with $2 million rider Jordan Larson. We had visited earlier in the year. You were having a little trouble with some of your 3-year-olds, but it takes us a while to get these guys ready. And you had made a comment at one point about the important thing is peaking them here at the show. What, a lot of people will blow their horses up before they get here. How hard is it to really get those horses right to be here at the most important time?
Well, it's just every horse is so different, and some horses you can feel like these horses, both of the horses I made the finals on, had bad luck showing in the pre-futurities, but I could feel that they both had what it took, but they just weren't clicking together. So, there's no saying that just because you go mark a huge score in a pre-futurity that you're going to do great here, but on the other hand, it builds confidence. So it's just trying to build that horse's confidence and your confidence as you go and show too. But, ideally, yeah, you want to peak here, and it's the goal. So, but
now you talk about your confidence as a rider. I mean, I think we've all been there, but how tough is that throughout the year? I mean, you've had some pretty good livestock, and it just hadn't come together. Right. What part of the self-doubt does that play in your deal?
It's huge. Yeah. I mean, my crew and my faith and my family has a huge part of my success, and I definitely have had to fall back on that this year. And I've gone out and I got Mike Flair to help me. I went and got Tim McQuay to help me, and I went back and every time I go get help, it makes a huge difference. So I need to do it more often before I get in trouble.
Now, when you go get help from like Tim or Mike, do you feel kind of like a youth kid again when they're shouting at you?
I do. I definitely do. Yeah, it makes you feel it's good. It's I think it's awesome to see somebody that's so good at what they do. I don't think we appreciate enough the people that have people like Tim and Mike who are legends that really are awesome at doing what they do. And it makes it just because Mike is maybe not in the Futurity Finals Saturday night, he knows so much more than I'll ever know, and it's pretty awesome to get help, and Tim too, so it's pretty awesome.
Now, obviously, you're hoping you win yourself, but who would you hope to be probably a close second to you?
I don't know. I had to think about it for a second. No, I hope everybody does great.
That's a generic answer. Yeah. I mean, you've seen a lot of some pretty awesome horses. My buddy Jesse Beckley missed the finals by a half point on a horse that sure has a chance to win, and hopefully he'll win the intermediate. But that's a great horse. He had some turn penalties on that horse, and then I feel for Brandon Brandt. Gosh dang, he's one of the favorites, and of course, the horses that are leading it, they all look like they have a chance to go do great. That horse of Gabriel Diano's looks like a really cool horse. I'd like to ride that one. If Gabriel doesn't want him anymore, Gabriel, I'll ride your horse. What's it like when you have a horrible run and you got to make the call?
You got to be honest. You gotta own it, and you gotta be honest. It's hard. It is not fun. It's my least favorite thing to do, I think. It's one of my least favorite things to do. But you know what? People are really gracious. If you tell them the truth and you say, you know what? It's whatever it is at that point. But people are gracious. Most people are really gracious, and they understand you're trying your hardest, and if they know that, then they can live with it. So,
one last question, Jordan. What are you wearing today? What you got going on?
I don't feel comfortable talking about what I'm wearing.
Now you're a cinch rider. Looks like you're pretty much decked out in cinch, right?
It's actually Miller jackets, though, but that's also cinch. Miller, is the same as cinch company. Yeah.
Well, you always look fashionable inside and outside the pen, and good luck in the finals, bud.
Thanks to my wife. Yeah, thank you.